Moody, hey, Nick Moody, yeah, Nick Moody, yeah, Nick Moody, yeah, Nick Moody, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy you're here. Today, we're gonna be doing something a little different. We're gonna be doing something a little new. Now, because this video is extra special, I want you guys to stay till the end because I am doing a giveaway. That's right, free dollars, free 99. If it's free, it's for me. So guys, if you've been to my channel, you know that there is a common theme on this channel and it's all about me. And if you haven't been to my channel, it's your first time here, I would love to invite you to slap up that subscribe button, okay? We building empires out here. Can't do it by myself. So with this video, I wanted to incorporate a new element to the channel. What I wanted to record is something that I haven't really seen done on other music YouTube channels, unless they have and I haven't noticed, but to my knowledge, this is something a little bit different. What I wanted to do with this particular video series is share with everyone what I actually listen to on a day-to-day, what inspires me, what keeps me pushing, what motivates me. I want to share with you what I have on my playlist. So with that said, I'm going to be doing some music reviews. This is not going to be your Kanye's, your Beyonce's. We're going to be focusing on independent artists that are still on the rise. We're going to be talking about the artists that were your favorite band before they were anyone else's favorite band. And we're going to be talking about the music that deserves some spotlight. The first artist that I'm going to review is a rapper by the name of NikMoody.
Take this, you're telling me you're lit, make a wish and I'm blowing it out. Pick this, I'm dumping your main bitch, wait list, and I'm throwing you out. I might bounce up and throwing you round to make M's, so they're trickling down. No fake friends, so that crickets allowed. Do they stand to the kick when you're down? I'm Blake Griff and I'm dribbling down, your time's up.
And I think he is fire dope. I'm talking fire dope. The project that we're going to be talking about today is his most recent EP. It's called The Quiet One. It is available everywhere. It is on every streaming platform. Actually, go listen to it. Come back. Watch this. Make sure you watch this. Let's talk about it in the comments. Let me know. Let's go back and forth. I got the time. Not a lot. Not a lot of time, but I got some time. So for NikMoody's project, The Quiet One, we are going to review it in a few different categories. The first one, production value. Second, lyrics and composition. Third, presentation. The fourth category, I call this one the heart. And final, we're going to be doing the overall rating. Now, the way that I'm going to be doing rating is going to be how many songs I like compared to how many total songs are on the project. I feel like doing it this way is a little bit more uniform versus giving 4 or 5 stars. Now, as I get into this review, I want you guys to keep in mind that music is subjective. Art is subjective. What I like may not be what you like. All I can do is suggest to you what I think would be right up your alley. And if it's not, that's okay too. Just go listen to your stuff. You don't have to be negative about it. Like, it ain't that deep. Ain't that deep. For the first category, production value. Now, when I'm thinking of production value, I'm talking about your final mix, your final master. With the advancement of technology, push comes to shove, having crappy audio quality is really no excuse. There are too many YouTube videos out there that will literally teach you how to mix and master your own tracks right at home. YouTube University is a real thing. So when it comes to production value, how I test out production value is classic speaker test. In order to gauge NikMoody's project, I listened to it on a few different types of speakers. The first one is classic earbuds or just regular headphones. The second one is monitor speakers. I have a little small studio set up in my basement, so I'm able to actually use some monitor speakers and listen to the mix accurately. And the most infamous one of all is the car test. Now, when it comes to NikMoody's production value, I am not gonna lie to you. It sounds perfect across all platforms. My headphones, my studio speakers, and even in the car, like that bass hits and it's not blowing anything out. I don't hear anything clipping. You are not going to be disappointed with the production value of this project. And I really commend him for that, because at the end of the day, you don't need a record deal to get great audio. Next category, lyrics and composition. When it comes to NikMoody, I can honestly say it takes me a couple listens before I kind of catch it. And this is not a bad thing. This is definitely a good thing. This is one of those things where, you know what, I gotta go back in and listen to it again, because I know what he just said was fire and I need to step up my intelligence to figure it out. You have a particular track on there that has a lot of energy. It definitely has strip club approval. Strip club approval, girl, yes. So when I say strip club approval, I mean, I'm mostly talking about a song that you can really just feel the beat to. And I mean, if you had to do some things, you probably, you know, that's the one to do things too. It's called That's What They All Say. Is that what it's called?
I'll be the man, I'll be the man, that's what they all say. I'll be the man, I'll be the man, that's what they all say.
That's what they all say. That's what it's called. I had to look at it. I'm not wearing my glasses, like I can't see anything. What They All Say featuring, let's see, it's featuring, I am so sorry if I botch anybody's name. What They All Say is featuring J Sauce and Buddy Lofton. I was about to say Buddy Lotion, but it's featuring J Sauce and Buddy Lofton. I think his choice of features were very, very good. Sometimes I feel with certain projects, having too many features, I just feel like it just takes away from the fact that it was your album, it was your EP. Like, I bought it for you, and here are 25 other people that are added onto it that I didn't really come here for. So I think his minimal number of features and the specific choice of features that he has on this project just really complements his overall vibe, his overall tone. Everyone holds their own on that verse. I don't feel like there's any weak verses. I don't feel like there's one that I favor more than the other, because sometimes when you have a lot of people on one song, there usually will be at least one person that stands out the most. But for this song, I love it. It's one of my favorite ones. Honestly, a lot of these tracks are like, they're on the money. They on the money. So to continue with lyrics and composition, just to add a little bit more substance as to why I'm just genuinely not disappointed, even if I had to go back, listen for a couple times just to catch some of those references. One of my favorite lines, it's in the song Kill You. It is, satisfaction is the death of desire. And there's just a lot of symbolism, a lot that can be said with that line.
Still all the emojis of fire, I'm in the quagmire trying to get them listening deep. But satisfaction is the death of desire. I'll never tire, I'm determined to fire on all cylinders. Hooks like Luwal Cinder and verses full of Jabal.
We can go deep into that line, right? We can talk about the fact that the average person will never be satisfied. So there's always like that hunger, and that can be a really good thing, because I believe in that verse, he explains it as that, like, he's never going to be satisfied. He's going to always be hungry. He's going to always push for this. Like, this is it. There is no satisfaction, because satisfaction is the death of desire. If you're satisfied, then you don't even really want it anymore, right? That also explains just the nature of man, right? Satisfaction is the death of desire. If you finally have everything you've ever wanted, you don't even want for anything. Natural human instincts, there is no satisfaction. That's why people are always chasing money. But at the same time, it can also be detrimental, you know? If you're never satisfied and you have this constant desire, like, life will pass you right by. I really love that line because of how deep it can go and just how much you can really dissect it and just have like a really long conversation. If I'm not careful, I will have that conversation right here by myself, because y'all not actually here with me right now. You know, I'm by myself right now. So all by myself, all by myself. And now we're on to presentation. When it comes to NikMoody's presentation, it's there. It is absolutely there. And when I mean presentation, I'm talking about your visual aesthetics. I'm talking about photos, videos, like your Instagram page. Do you have a YouTube page? What does your website look like?
Quiet ones have a voice now. He don't say too much, he makes poise loud. I try to tell him he's probably unemployed bound, and he says so is a soldier when he's deployed now. Our world went from what Freud found to Droid sounds. I feel like Zuckerberg's telling me keep the noise down. The silver spoon ain't dipping until it's boiled down. That's why I'm spitting it harder than steroid growls. Watch me lifting the bar, spot me, I'm different than y'all. Sorry we drifted apart, I was just giving it all I got like a stalk in the fall. Tag me, I'm ripping it off. Zombies, I'm killing them all. Zombies are pit in the brawl. I'm so conflicted to call you out for your hidden withdrawal. That's why I sit in the car, vibing the citizen cope, silent with vigorous hope, trying to hit you all in the face with a book. That's how I hit the mark. I don't know if I find peace, so I keep both fingers crossed. I don't know if I'll start war, so I keep both fingers crossed. Yeah, I don't know if I'll find peace, so I keep both fingers crossed. Yeah, I don't know if I'll start war, so I keep both fingers crossed. I keep keeping.
Like I said earlier, when it comes to production value, there's been a lot of advancement in technology, and a lot of things that we thought were so far out of our reach really isn't. You can get a fire website and you can do it yourself. It's gonna cost you a little bit, but it's not gonna cost you as much as trying to build a website from the ground up and trying to pay a designer to do so. There are websites out there like Squarespace, who has award-winning templates. I am not sponsored yet, but I've been using Squarespace for my website literally since before I even knew that Squarespace sponsors people to just tell them that they use their website. When it comes to NikMoody's website, I think it's well put together. Now, it's not necessarily like the most like millennial, super clean, all white everything. And that's okay, because sometimes you have to do things based off of your brand and how it looks. I think for how his website is set up, I think it's set up really well. It's clear, it's clean, it's simple. I don't have to like guess where things are. The only thing I would say about the website is, to my knowledge, the last time I checked, there was no particular section for merch or to purchase merch online. That may change by the time this video comes out, so please forgive me if I'm incorrect. From what I remember last time, there was no place on the website where I could actually purchase merchandise, and I don't want that in there. You know, you want your fans to easily support you, so I would definitely say, Nick, get that merch section up. I know housing merchandise can get really expensive, but there's definitely services out there in which you can basically, it's a method of drop shipping merchandise where you're not really holding on to inventory, but if somebody wants to order said hoodie, you know, you wouldn't necessarily have to store it, or you could just store it and keep more of the profit yourself, you know? But that's just my 2 cents or whatever, you know. I'm just saying, whatever. I mean, you can do what you do, you know what I mean? I still bought one. For this category, it's a little bit different. This one is called the heart category. And the reason that I'm including this is because this is where I tell you guys why exactly I enjoyed this project, why I enjoy NikMoody, why I enjoy his music. Why is it that as an R&B singer, I'm listening to rap music that's not necessarily nowhere near close to my genre as far as like sound and, you know, sonic aesthetics.
Listen, I'm a finger licking time bomb. I miss 6th, the 7th is hitting nylon. I'm so sick of listening to the bygones. Yeah, I'm white, but this isn't an 8-mile song. Reach for the pylon. You knock me down and I'm back up on the next.
The reason why I just thoroughly enjoy his music is just like, it speaks to me. There is a message. I think it's in Kill You. He says, oh, what did he say? He said that I might be a little bit obsessive, but some I don't touch the mic unless there's a message. Forgive me if I messed up your lyric, but I know for a fact that it's along those lines.
But it seems that you get yourself a dream and you let it kill you. That's right, and you let it kill you. That's right, and you let it. I can get a little bit obsessive. I don't write it if it doesn't have a message. I've been fighting with the way we use the presence. If a rapper has no feeling, how the hell does he express it? He'll probably get himself a new freezer. Still all the emotions.
That's deep. He also mentions the fact of, you know, taking antidepressants and not being able to be expressive. I don't know the exact cadence or the exact bar, but I know like I'm definitely within the ballpark of what I'm trying to say. Stuff like that is needed. We need message within the music. I don't have anything against mumble rap or anything like that, because at the end of the day, sometimes you just need a dumb moment. Sometimes you just want to have fun. I think we're just at a point where there's a little bit too much of that, and we need to start going into the direction of music that actually promotes a certain amount of positivity and realness and a connection to the people. I don't do music just for the hell of it. I don't do music because of narcissistic reasons. I do it because I want to connect with you guys. I'm in my basement talking to myself to my phone because I want to connect. I want you guys to know the music that I listen to because I want you to feel connected to me. I want you to know what goes through my mind. Where do I pull my inspiration from? How do I do what I do? Maybe it might inspire you to continue to do what you do. I want to inspire people. NikMoody inspires me. And you know what I want to do? Inspire you. When it comes to him, I'm just like, the music is there. And the number one thing that I truly enjoy when it comes to NikMoody is his stage presence. His stage presence is money.
Been just so your ego can grow, that shit is corny and trash, that shit is choreographed. I can trace on the steps, you never had a hardship, so you make up this dress, but while you holler, I turn $2 to 4 cause I'm blue collar. My father went door to door while I crawled on the floor. Hush, hush, the baby's here. I'm just reminding you how exactly I made it here.
Stage presence is on fire, fuego. I have never been so like entranced watching a rapper on stage. And I don't mean to say that to disrespect anybody, but you know, sometimes people are a little bit nervous and they don't really know what to do on stage and they haven't practiced as much as they should have. It's a little bit stale up there. And I myself as a performer, I love watching other people give amazing performances because I'm not just watching as a consumer, I'm also watching as a student. I want to learn from you. I want to be better. And NikMoody has almost a split personality. When you're talking to him off stage, he's so chill. Chillest guy. He's the type of guy that, you know, when you buy him a goddamn beer. You know, you talk about your day, he tells you everything's gonna be all right, and then he gets on the mic and he destroys it. He sets the stage on fire. And then he walks away as if this is a normal thing to do. Set things on fire.
So check it. Take the line up and replace it with Vonnegut. Turn the page approximately every day so you honor it, cause the pain is the condiment, the flavor of artistry. It's the face of a hater. I turn the paper to pinatas and depends the bat, that's a fact. Let me preach, make you scream like you just saw the ghost that's on your Snapchat.
I'm inspired by his words and I am inspired by his ability to put on just an amazing show, and I want to do that for myself. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be exactly like his performances because I am an R&B singer, but to be able to switch into a completely different person to deliver your message, I mean, there is something really beautiful in that. And we have arrived to the final category. Would this be a category? I don't know. But what's the rating? It is an EP, guys. It's not an album. There are 5 songs, and out of the 5 songs, I liked 5 songs out of 5 songs. And I think that is what you called a perfect score. Yeah. No, but for real, guys, I really actually did enjoy every song that is on this EP. I recommend it to you guys. This EP is called The Quiet One. If anyone ever has a chance to interact with him, or even if you spot him before he goes on stage, you would never even suspect he's about to do the things that he's going to do. You know, melt your face. I'm going to put a whole bunch of links below in the description box. I'll put time cards everywhere, and you guys should definitely give that a listen. If you have lasted this long, you know that it is giveaway time. That's right, free 99, $3. If it's for free, it is for me. I have got another NikMoody hoodie to give to you guys. I made sure that I wore mine so that you know that I wasn't just gonna take this off and send it to you in the mail. It's a pretty big size. It's an extra large. I'm wearing an extra large. It kind of runs accurate, but for me, I didn't want anything that was like too tight because I just really want to feel comfortable. In order for you guys to qualify for this hoodie, you have to first of all, subscribe. Slap up that subscribe button. 1, 2, go over to NikMoody's channel. Also, slap up that subscribe button. And then listen to his music. Listen to The Quiet One. That EP is definitely worth your time. Go listen to his music, subscribe to his channel, come back here, tell me what you think in the comments below. And that is how you're gonna qualify to win this. We're not just gonna give it away because you hit up a few comments and didn't even subscribe to nobody or listen to nothing. You gotta work for this. What kind of lady do you think I am? All right, guys, that concludes this video. What do you think? You guys want me to keep reviewing music? I really want to know your input. If you're an artist yourself, I'm going to include a link in the description box where you can fill out a form, submit your music, and it'll get filtered over to me and I'll listen to it. Make sure you thumbs it up, slap up that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.
I'm still kicking. I'm still feeling like there's something missing. Cause what I did is probably unforgiving. But someone saved me and they wasn't living. Listen, I fell asleep at the wheel. When I woke up, I didn't know how to feel. The passenger was a Jessica Biel, and she was trying not to cry, but she was high as the hills. I had to ask her, are you okay? She looked at me like, are you insane? The hood is scrunched like De Niro's face. There's pure cocaine all over the car.